Well, Paul, I think it's fair to say that 20 minutes, I don't think anybody expected the last 20 minutes to go quite the way they did.
No, it was a strange game, wasn't it? Not dissimilar to Truro in many respects. Not dissimilar in terms of looking at referees' decisions after the game. And, very, very disappointed Saturday tonight because I thought at 2-0 up we were in control of the game. Should have scored 3 and 4. Stoney's got to score that for me, not Chippett's got to score it. And, we've thrown away 2 points here today, and that's really disappointing because again I thought we played some good stuff.
Yeah, some great football, as you say. Disappointing with the chance. We could see Dan Fitchett at least took his 2. Okay. Yeah,
Dan's taken his 2 very well. Again with the referee being as late as he was, Dan Fitchett's got his girlfriend's 21st birthday tonight, so he's flying out to Rome. So if anyone wonders why I took him off with 15 minutes to go, it wasn't tactical. It was so he could catch a flight. But all of my lads from Bath and Bristol got here for kick-off. They got here for 1 o'clock.
Just the way the game turned around in the last 20 minutes, and that first goal gave them hope, and then you've seen the penalty in slow motion. You've got any more thoughts beyond the fact that you're not happy with the decision?
Well, I think you saw it from the stand the same as I did. I mean, I've seen it in my eyes, which is normally the best one, and Kevin Amankus made one of the best sliding tackles, won the ball, come out with the ball, and that's just been re-shown on the video that we just watched. So, the other one I'm not happy with at all is Simon Downer getting sent off because yes, it might have been a yellow card, probably was a yellow card, but there's no studs up there. I don't understand why he's been sent off. Which doesn't help us with our disciplinary situation either. But we had chances after that. Stuart Fleetwood's had 2 great chances to finish it off at 3-2 for us as well with 10 men. But it's a game, it's a game that just reminds me of Truro and Concord. Really, we've been 2-0 up at home now. We scored 2 goals against Truro, Concord, and Hemel today, and we've not come away with anything more than 3 points. So tonight's a disappointing night.
And seeing Shaquille Patrick on the bench today, he's come back from his loan at Tunbridge.
Yeah, Steve McKim asked me to recall him on the basis that he's lost a central midfielder, so his balance of the side meant that he had to send Shaq back to bring someone else in. So Shaquille's with us, and we'll try and get him another loan.
And obviously today's league game had no bearing on the FA Cup tie next week.
No, it's going to be a tough game. I said they're a decent side. Got some good players in that side. It was a good game. It was a good Conference South game.
They were just the 5 minutes before they scored. They were just giving an indication that they were coming back.
Yeah, well, we sat deep. A bit like we had at Stortford and Western Supermare. We thought the 2-0 was probably enough, but then Stoney should have scored to 3-0. Fitchie could have put it to 4-0. And you always leave yourself in danger when the opposition score. And they have got their goal from a corner. Good cross come back in, and it's a good finish from the lad. And as I said, the penalty is contentious, but we should have finished the game off and not given Hemel the chance to come back into it. They'll be delighted with a point. It's an away point for them, and next week's going to be another. It's going to be a 50-50 game because we're both decent teams. And Dean said to me after the game, he felt that we deserved to win. He felt it wasn't a penalty, but it's difficult still to take. Next week, that's a few penalties we've conceded against Hemel now. And it's not the first time we've had a sending off against us. So you'd like to think the footballing gods might be kinder next Saturday for us, maybe.
And just to touch on the injury front, Dean Beckwith didn't make it today. Is he likely to be around for next week?
Yeah, Dean trained okay-ish this week. He'll train next week and he'll be fine for next Saturday, so he comes back into the fore, which is important. And apart from that, we come out of today okay. As I said, Fitch, not injury, it was he had to catch a flight from Heathrow. So, it's non-league football, not professional football, and I didn't feel I could deny him the chance to go to Rome. So it was with my agreement that he come off. Perhaps not the most professional thing in the world to do, but as I said, sometimes it's more human nature than being a Premiership team.
You can't legislate for an hour's delay either, can you? When it would have been.
No, it's unheard of. I mean, he had a 7:30 flight, and the extra hour meant that he'd have missed it if I'd have kept him on for the 90. But as I said, I don't berate myself for that. I think that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, cheers guys.